Hi there, Sam here, and welcome to this video on dashboards. In this video we'll run through how you can build and use dashboards in Authoritas to get headline news and quick overview metrics on important areas such as your rankings, share of search and traffic. To get started, I need to click Add Dashboards and give it a name. You can have multiple dashboards allowing you to create individual views for separate focuses or areas of your site. For example, as Boohoo is an online fashion brand, I might choose to build a dashboard around women's wear. To change between dashboards, just click on where you see the dashboard name and choose the one you want to see from the drop-down list. My women's wear dashboard will start off blank, and I can click on Add Widget to configure my first component. As you can see, this brings up this pop-out, and under the first drop-down is a list of the various widgets that are available. I'll cover a couple of these in more detail as a part of this video, but first I'll give a quick overview of each option. Average Rankings is designed to summarize the ranking performance of a site for a bulk of keywords over time. Next is Backlink Influence Distribution, which helps show the quality of the third-party domains that link to your site. Then there is Domain Rank Tracking, which provides data on how me and my competitors are ranking for one keyword over time. Keyword Rank Tracking here works in a similar way, albeit I can choose one domain and a selection of specific keywords to track movement over time. These next three are all to do with Backlink Profile. Link Count simply counts the number of backlinks coming into a site over time. Link Site Type demonstrates the volume of links that come in from blogs, forums, news sources, etc. And Linking Domains gives an insight into how many third-party sites point to your domain over time. After this is Rankings by Position, which sums up the number of keywords that rank in the first position, second position, and so on. Moving on to Share of Search, this uses my monitored keywords and competitors to draw a pie chart that illustrates how much of the market my site, my competitors, and any other domains own. The final two widgets are dedicated to traffic and use a Google Analytics integration to show traffic by channels like direct, paid, social and referred, as well as traffic by search engines like Google, Bing and Yahoo. So, I can select a widget from the list, such as Average Ranking. Select Position here refers to where I want the widget to be placed on the dashboard. Last position is fine with me, and I can always manually move it later if needed. Hitting Save adds a blank version of the widget to the dashboard, and I now need to click on the pencil icon to configure this. The configuration for each widget will vary, but every one of them does support customization. With regards to average ranking, the top option lets me alter the title. As this dashboard will be focusing in on women's wear, I'll make sure to include this here. Moving down, I can select between different search engines that I have active. I'm going to keep this on Google UK. Next is a list of my monitored sites, and I can pick which domains I want to include in this widget. I think I'll use all of them. Chart Interval simply allows me to switch between daily and weekly data points on the chart that this widget will draw. As for Max Rank, this defines the y-axis on the chart. For instance, if I leave this as 30, then this will be the highest point and any rankings beyond 30 will not show. In other videos, I've talked about the importance of keyword tags, and here's one example of why. In this box, I can choose a combination of tags, which will mean that this average ranking widget will only look at the keywords that belong to the tag selected. I'm going to pick women's wear. Of course, I don't have to select any tags, which will mean that all keywords will be factored into the data for this widget. The last option here is simple. I can get an average of all my keywords, even those beyond 100, or I can just concentrate on the terms that have SERP positions between 1 and 100. With that complete, I click Save and the widget populates with data. As the name implies, average ranking takes the keywords selected, averages the positions, and then tracks that score over time. So I can see the average position of me and my competitors on the keywords in the women's wear tag group over the last 30 days. The time frame can be changed by clicking on the blue pill next to the dashboard name. Let's do one more example. Clicking on Add Widget again, I would choose Share of Search and add it to the dashboard. As before, this comes through blank, and by hitting the pencil icon I'll be able to see the config options. I can customize the title as well as search engine in the same way I did for the last widget. Any domains I select in this section will be included in the Share of Search calculation, and just beneath this I can select whether I want to include other domains. This refers to any website that I'm not monitoring in the project. Lastly, as with average ranking, if I highlight any tags here, then this widget will only look at the keywords in those tags and work out the share of search from here. With everything set, the widget is able to create a pie chart. In this case, it is showing the share of search of me and my competitors of the keywords in the women's wear tag, with Boohoo owning this much percent. I can continue to add in widgets and build out a robust dashboard of my design. Dashboards will always be the first screen that you see when logging on to Authoritas, and it is a great asset for understanding your performance at a glance. For example, I might see that the average ranking has fallen off, and I can then dive into the platform to drill down into this further, to see what has led to this change. And that's it. Be sure to check out our other videos which explore the Authoritas modules in more detail. To learn more or to ask any questions, feel free to reach out using the details provided at the end of this video. See you!